We're here to mark the events of Easter 1916. We're looking at these from a particularly unionist perspective. We're doing this with confidence. We're talking about where unionism is and unionism's views of the events that happened in 1916.
What you see behind me is proof that you can attract and hold a crowd who are interested in hearing an alternative to the Irish narrative with regard to the Easter Rebellion. We gave an unapologetic unionist view of the causes and the consequences, and I'm very proud of our speakers and proud that we staged the event today.
We've had a phenomenal response. That's what you'd expect. This is Easter 100 years later, and people are really interested to learn from each other.
Now, I do hope today has been challenging, but not for its own sake. We didn't come here just to be controversial. We were keen to give an unapologetic unionist view of Easter 1916, the causes and the lingering consequences of what we often call the rebellion, and Irish nationalists prefer to call the rising. And of course, W.B. Yeats managed to sum it up in 5 short words: a terrible beauty is born. And that's a very challenging thought for me as a unionist, particularly if it means that it has fed 100 years of politically inspired violence.
I hope they'll take away the fact that we're a very broad-minded people. We're quite happy to listen to all sorts of ideas.
Well, I think it's important that unionism is seen to play its part in addressing the legacy of history and the importance around the events that took place 100 years ago and since, and some of them are still relevant.
And I'm very pleased that we did it. It was the right thing to do. You cannot ignore such a seismic event that reverberates on this island and between these islands even today.